when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop?
Okay. My song lyric for today, I think it's a really fun one. Okay, but I don't know if you're going to guess this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. Pass the reposado. If he looking your way, then he is not my hoe. Off the Don, I go crazy. Talking about psycho. Caught a DUI, but it's okay. I got Geico.
Reposado. Part of me feels like this is like a Mona Leo song. Is it?
No.
Can you say it again?
Yes. Pass the reposado. If he looking your way, then he is not my hoe. Off the Don, I go crazy. Talking about psycho. Caught a DUI, but it's okay. I got Geico. Don't drink and drive, people.
What? I feel like I know this song.
It was very popular on TikTok.
I was about to say. I'm blanking.
Okay, this is Bunna Summer by Bunna B. A little bit of foreshadowing. I thought, why not do, with yeah, it's her song Bunna Summer. And I definitely did not rap it the way that she raps it. Like, I definitely did not.
Hold on. Let me hear this. Hold on.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, Pass the reposado. I was like, I know this song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, do you have one?
Let's see. I do not have one. I'm sorry. I had not had a chance to pull a lyric, so sorry about that.
That's okay. We'll just jump right into it. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Where My Girls At. How's it going? How are things?
We're getting this body right for summer. I feel like locked in.
In?
I feel like you've been locked in too. Like,
doing my best.
You've been in the gym. You've been doing your thing. Like, I see it.
I'm doing my best, man. It's quite a lot. I went to the gym today and it was like pouring down raining. And I was like, oh my God, nobody's going to be here. Gym was packed.
Everybody.
So everybody had the same fucking idea. Okay, I guess,
people are locking in. I feel like I've been eating like dog food. Like sweet potato, ground beef. Like,
why did I like meal prep fucking sweet potatoes and like salmon and fucking like Brussels sprouts for dinner? And I'm just like, I don't feel like eating that today. It's my day off and I don't want to eat that shit. So
you gotta let it rest.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have to. It's gonna have to. No, but yeah, I've been just chilling, just like working and like figuring everything out. I feel very good though.
You've been doing stand-up, right?
You've been doing
some more stand-up, right?
I've been doing stand-up. Yeah, that's been really fun to do. And I'm hosting a comedy show not this week but next week, which is really exciting because I've never done that before. But one of the women who like is like the producer of the show, she was like, oh, you're so funny, like my original host had to drop out, would you be interested? I was like, oh my God, yeah, like that's such a cool thing. Like nobody's ever asked me to do anything like that. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm writing like new stuff for it. So we shall see. But I'm excited to see it. I got into a car accident and then I got an insurance payout. So I was like, man, I'm feeling real good. I have a little bit of like, I was like, wow, this is really unexpected,
An unexpected come up, yeah.
Unexpected come up. It's really not a bad car accident because I was the third person in the car accident. So my car is like barely fucked up, but I'm like, what?
Okay.
This is the kind of fuck up that I'm just like, I can live with this. I can
That's
live
best
with
case
this.
scenario.
I can live with this shit. Just give me the money that you owe me, and I will decide when and where I'm gonna get this shit fixed. Okay? All
Right,
right. I'm
exactly.
gonna take whatever you got. So, I was like, wow, you know what? That's a blessing. And I wasn't even late for work after that. So I was like, you know what? Things are really looking up for me. You know?
Listen, the universe is working. It's
I mean,
working for
it's working
you.
somehow. Whew. Okay, should we get into some hot topics?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
Let's
do
talk about it
it.
because we have a lot. We have a lot of we have a lot of Cardi B news. Should we start with Cardi B is launching her hair brand? It's called Grow Good Beauty. Remember
Uh-huh.
last year they had announced that she had a partnership with Revolve Group. So they were
Yep,
talking about
yep.
how she's coming out with her own clothing line, and they had mentioned that she was going to come out
Mm-hmm.
with some sort of beauty line or something. So now we know it's Grow Good Hair or Grow Good Beauty, but it's a hair care brand. And I saw she was posting pictures of the brand and of her behind the scenes, and she's launched the social media campaign, and it's said to launch it's said that it's going to launch in April. So how do we feel
Mm-hmm.
about this? Cardi B starting a hair care brand.
Feel like it feels in line. Like I remember when Culture was born, she was doing a lot of natural hair mask and
Yeah.
things to help her hair grow. And
Yeah.
so I feel like it feels a bit on brand. She's just trying to expand the empire, really.
Clearly. I
I don't
mean,
know. But I mean, I could see it though. It doesn't feel random. It doesn't feel random.
it doesn't feel random. And I don't know. I feel like after the success that Beyonce has had with Sacred, I'm like, you know what? I think I might trust her, because it doesn't feel random. And it doesn't feel Cardi B, I feel like does a lot of things that just feel like a cash grab, as many artists
Yeah.
often do. This doesn't feel like that. This feels like something that's very
Mm-hmm.
authentic to her Dominican roots, and it feels like
Mm-hmm.
adventure that she's actually very, very involved in, and there's a lot going behind it. So I'm kind of excited for Grow Good Beauty. I'm excited to see what it
Yeah.
do, because I'm a Sacred girl down. I use all the products, honey. This is why my edges are growing back. But so I'm gonna see what can we add to that, you know? So in other Cardi B news, she started her tour. Have you been seeing the
Have you
videos
seen
of
the
this tour?
videos?
I've seen
Yeah,
a
a
lot of
little bit.
videos. I've seen a lot of videos. It looks like an interesting
Listen,
kind of performance, she doesn't have an
like,
opener. She's very high energy on the show, and there's great dancers and great visuals. It's a pretty solid
uh-huh.
show. I'm pretty
I was like
surprised.
the production. I was like the production budget is
Oh,
up.
absolutely.
I saw the intro for her first concert,
Yeah.
and it looked like it was fun. It was packed out. It was
Yeah.
completely packed
I
out.
mean, the way
But
I've been seeing is it's
yeah.
super sold out.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's true to kind of what some of our predictions were, but
That's what I was
mostly
about to
of
say.
she's there, she's doing her thing,
Yeah.
everybody else is
Is around her,
dancing around her.
and she'll do a little
It's fine.
two-step, she'll hit a little booty
Mm-hmm.
shake or something. And you know what? That's
Yeah.
that's exactly what I expect from her. So they released the set, not released the set list, but somebody posted the set list. So she does it in 6 different acts. Act 1, the opener is
Mm.
Get Up 10/Dead, which I said. Which I
Yeah,
said.
you were right. Yeah.
Then she does Hello. Again, I said,
Yep.
Magnet, Salute, Check Please, Trophy, Enough, Money, and Press. Obviously, she's not rapping the whole of these songs, but I'm like, ooh, this is interesting. Then for Act 2, she does Shower Tears, Man of Your Word as an interlude. Then she does Be Careful, Ring, Through Your Phone, Killing You Hoes, On My Back, Safe, and then she plays Kehlani's Folded as an outro. She had to come with the slow, emotional, those kinds of songs. Then for Act 3, she
Yeah.
comes back swinging. She does Taki Taki, Bongos, Bodega Batty, I Like It, a salsa dance break, then La Modelo as an outro. Incredible. And then she does come back for Act 4 with Wild Side as an interlude, Please Me, Principal, Pick It Up, Nice Guy, just the chorus, Better Than You, and ends with Up. And so this is she's doing I'm up and then I'm down and then I'm up and then I'm down. So then for
Yeah.
Act 5, she does Imaginary Players, Time, On That Money, No Limit, like you said, Tatiana remix, Pretty and Petty, and now she's
Mm-hmm.
doing a challenge where she's like, name 5 Bia songs, gun to your head, and then everybody's like silent because they can't name 5 Bia songs. We hate to say it, guys, but like we can name 5 Bia songs, and I know
We
it's like
can.
really popular to hate on her right now, but the bitch makes good music. Like we don't have
She
to,
makes good
you know what I mean?
music.
Like so, whatever. And then she ends Act 5 with WAP. Then she closes it out with Act 6 with does like Girls Like You, that verse, Finesse remix, Tomorrow too, Barty and Cardi. I didn't ever think that would be this close to the end. Outside and Bodak Yellow. So that's the whole tour. She doesn't have an opener for this tour at all.
That's a lot.
I think when she goes to Europe, she's gonna have an opener if she does European dates, because she's gonna cut some of this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This is
long.
it's a long set list, but like people have been really into it. They've been feeling it, but all the videos I'm seeing kind of confirm what I felt about the show. And so like I'm like I like watching the videos that she's posting because I'm like, go Cardi, do her thing. It's not enough to make me want to go.
It's not enough to purchase.
It's not enough to make me want to go, but I'm really proud of her. Like I really am. Like she is taking back, you know, all the time that I feel like her baby daddies have stolen from her.
I was about to say, I was like, she's got what, 4 kids to feed? Like
she got 4 kids
she's
to
working
feed.
for the money.
And you want to know who else is working for the money? Megan Thee Stallion. This girl is doing anything and every fucking thing. Like, I mean,
it was her birthday a couple of days ago too. Yesterday,
Yay!
Meg Day.
Go Meg Day. So first of all, Megan Thee Stallion is going to be doing Winter Olympics coverage because you know right now it's the Winter Olympics, and she's going to be vlogging and like for Peacock or NBC. I don't know which one is like. I know NBC is the parent company, but like I don't know if it's going to be shown on Peacock, if it's going to be specifically on their NBC YouTube page. But she's going to be doing Winter Olympics coverage, and she's going to have unrestricted access to all the athletes to get to know them and like talk to them and have like, you know, social media content for them. What a random gig.
It feels like such a random side quest for her.
Why would you be doing this?
Like,
is she really into like winter sports?
I know. And
so
like
strange.
I don't know. It seems very random, but like, hey, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at her. Get into the bag.
Do what you gotta do. Then she also is like still working with NBC because she's going to be featured on a new Peacock television show starring Harry Potter. Harry Potter's in the fucking show. And she posted a picture of them, like I think it was like an ad, like talking about her.
Yeah.
She's going to be playing Denise. It's called The Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins. And she's going to guest star as Denise, a recently divorced mom who strikes up a flirtation with Arthur Tobin, played by Daniel Radcliffe. Can you believe that?
So wild. Listen, I'm happy she's getting into her acting bag. And I mean, I think this is like all intentional, it seems like, because she's also doing like the anime stuff. Like maybe that's like her next, like maybe after she's finished with like Act 3, she's pivoting. Yeah.
She's pivoting, you know, and so this new anime is so Megan Thee Stallion is also teasing her new and I don't know if new, just her anime show that she had talked about years ago, actually, at this point. And it's with the Boondocks creator. Is it Carl Jones? Is that his name? The creator of the Boondocks is also an executive producer, and now she's recording the voices for her new Amazon Prime anime show. I just feel like the sky is really the limit for this bitch. Like, what can't this bitch do?
Listen, I'm saying,
what can she do?
Not only for her, for us too, like limit, like we could do whatever we want,
and
like
she's just proof of that, man.
Yeah,
don't nobody work harder than her. And it's crazy because people will really sit on the internet trying to downplay everything about her, but she is every fucking where. It seems like doors are just opening to in front of her, and like in every possible way. And I think that's like some karmic retribution, number one, for all she's been through. But I think it also is such not just like a testament to her character that all these people in all these different sectors want to work with her, but of her marketability. Like, this is a super star. You remember back in the day when they would have them any and everywhere, promoting everything. Like, why was Mariah Carey guest starring on The Proud Family? That's how outside these superstars used to be. It used to be an
That's
event.
so true.
It used to be an event, and because now and then for a while it shifted to like everything's on Instagram. That's where you see them. They're promoting this on Instagram. They're promoting this on but now they're back outside. And look who's leading the charge.
I was like, you could literally see her anywhere on Instagram. You see her on your commercial for Popeyes, for Dunkin', on Amazon Prime. Like, you can't get away from
anywhere.
her.
You can't outwork this bitch. You can't escape Megan Thee Stallion because her reign is as far as your eye can see.
Literally, literally. Love her down.
Speaking of other people, Doechii was in the Levi's Super Bowl commercial, and now it's announced that Doechii is a Levi's brand ambassador. And along with Rose and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so this is, first of all, she looks incredible.
Yeah.
First of all, she looks incredible. I love when she has her hair in those braids. Oh my God. She just looks gorgeous. But a Super Bowl commercial for a girl they said was over, for a girl they said flopped, and now she's a Levi's brand ambassador. You know who was a Levi's brand ambassador last year? Beyonce. And now Doechii's won. Please put some respect on my girl.
I know. I'm so happy for her. And it'll be like, I think it's only up after she like releases the album too. Of
you
just,
think
like,
it's
all
coming?
the other things that are gonna flow in.
You think it's coming this year?
Listen, I think it's going to be a fall album. I think it's going to be a fall album.
Because of Alligator Bites Never Heal came out in August. So what she said about this, actually, she posted a dump and she was like, with the caption on Instagram, it's like, recording in Mexico 2025. We traveled to Sayulita to record a few records for the album because I was suffocating in LA. I brought the boys with me, my brothers, my producers, my friends, and my girls, my sisters, my foodies. LOL. It was fabulous, from the weather to the people to the little golf carts I sped into, go to the beach every day. I learned that I work better with less. Give me too much fabulosity and I'll fully indulge in the glamour. I was distracted this trip. The ocean was more intoxicating than the booth. The colorful nights in town were more seductive than my notebook, and I realized I really just needed a vacation and friendship. Sure, we've made a few bangers, but I spent more time laughing than recording an album. Is this a win or a loss? So it's back to my shitty little MacBook and mic set up in my bedroom. It works for me. Chi. First of all, girl, as hard as you motherfucking work last year, you better take some motherfucking time off. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I don't know who would blame you.
I also think there's so much value that goes in between that time of like making a body of work and then like coming off of the high, right? Like, she has to, like, you need to live life and have experiences.
Yes.
And then you can come back and connect to like the music, and then that's where it'll all flow through. But I'm like, you have to live life first. You can't just always be in album mode. So
what is a good example? What is a good like when that comes to mind? What is a good example? What is an album you think of? Like, they'd released a really successful album. They were everywhere. They took a break to live some life, and they came back and they dropped a banger. Like, who do you think of? Because I'm thinking of one person in particular.
I don't know. I don't know why the first name that pops up is J. Cole, and I know you went on a rant about how you feel about J. Cole.
No, but go ahead, say it, because I know he just dropped an album. I know you're a fan.
I haven't listened to the whole album, but like I feel like he's a good example though of like, he kind of just like he'll have his moment where he'll work on a body of work, then he'll be like recluse, and then he'll do spots of features here and there or whatever, and then it's like you won't get a J. Cole album for another like 3 to 4 years. And then I think it's a comprehensive body of work. So I mean, he's the first one that's coming to mind for me. But who were you thinking about?
I was thinking of Kendrick after he released Damn, and then his next album was Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. And I was like, just drastically different albums, but my God, you can see the growth. He's discussing it, and it's a banger of an album. Like, so I'm wondering if that's, and then also Beyonce is another one I think of, because I remember after she released, actually It was when she was releasing 4, and she used to do these little diaries for YouTube. So she would like record videos and post them like vlogs or whatever, And so then I remember one of the episodes of like the Year of 4, the album is, I think that was the title of the series. One of the episodes, she said, after she'd gone on her I Am Sasha Fierce world tour, there were like probably 130 dates. She was on that tour forever. She was working that album era forever. She was like, my mom told me I really need to take some time off, and she was like, but I don't really like to ever take time off. That's not my thing. But then she said, I felt so grateful that I took her advice, because in that year, she's like, I traveled to China. I became, I was, just hopping around the world with my husband. I was reading all these books. I was living all this life. And so she was in this state of joy and like, just like sheer bliss. And that is where the music of 4 really came from. And I think when you listen to that album, you feel that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that she took this time off, like you said, because you need experiences, So
yeah, listen, I'm hoping the same for Lotto too. Like,
right,
I'm hoping that she has a decent amount of time in between.
It has been. It's been over a year.
Album. It's been over a year, and I'm hoping that it'll be like just as good, if not better, to experience the growth for her too. So,
because you want to see that, you want to hear that in the music that you listen to a lot, and so I'm hopeful for this new Doechii album. I'm really excited for it, but I'm also like, what, it's okay. It's okay if she wants to
take your time.
Take your time. You don't have to be dropping an album every year. Somebody tell Taylor Swift that. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but they said Doechii came out. I thought we already knew she was a lesbian.
I was about to say, I thought the same thing. I was like, did we not already know this?
I feel like this was like a thing. Like, I remember she went on a talk show, not a talk show. She went on the Joe Budden podcast and no. She was on the Breakfast Club. I don't know. She was on one of those shows. And they said, who's your celebrity crush? And she literally said, my girlfriend. Like, this was over a year ago when she was promoting Alligator Bites Never Heal. I thought we already knew she was gay. So happy Black History Month to Doechii. Be who you are for your pride. My girl, like, I'm really happy for you.
Right.
Should we talk about Glorilla and her beefing with her sister?
Okay, yeah. And I was like, I listened to a little bit of this, and my sister was telling me a bit about it, but like, where is this feels
Maya
so
has
random?
Her finger on the pulse.
She's tapped in.
It's so random, right?
Yeah, like is it a situation where it's like, from what I understand, it was like Glorilla sister was like, oh, she don't be taking care of us, she don't be putting us on, like that type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The way that it started, apparently Glorilla's sister just needed $2,500 for something. And so she kept asking for $2,500. I don't know the situation of if Glorilla gave it to her or not. Tory Lanez inserted himself into all of this and sent Glorilla's sister the $2,500. The point is, and then Glorilla got on Instagram Live and was showing off money, like allegedly $2,500 of money in the studio on her live. The point is people are saying, well, first of all, Glorilla's sister's mom like still works at FedEx, so Glorilla's mom still has a job, and they're like, oh, why wouldn't Glorilla be taking care of her? She's buying all these fancy cars and these fancy jewelries, and you're taking all these nice trips, and you're not taking care of your family. Here's my opinion on this, and it's something I feel you see pretty often in the Black community, what people call like the Black tax. Like if you make it big as a Black person, you have to start taking care of your whole family. Like you're the person that people are allowed to go to if they're having financial troubles because you're the one who made it out. And like there's this expectation. I'm not saying, I don't know what the fuck, you be fighting with siblings. It could be whatever. I'm not saying that that's necessarily her situation. I'm not saying that like she shouldn't take care of her siblings, but I truly, you know what, Glorilla's sister, I don't believe she's obligated. You are a full
I
grown
agree.
adult. Go earn $2,500. What's the issue with you going to get a job? FedEx is a very, that's the kind of thing, like, you could retire in 40 years and you are set for life. Maybe she doesn't want to stop working. And why do people think that rappers have all this fucking money when we've established they are just as broke as us? They're gambling. They're promoting gambling ads, betting on sports games, trying to make some fucking mortgage money. Nobody is saying, like, Glorilla's done well for herself. I don't believe she's as rich as they want to believe she is. And so I don't think she's obligated. I don't.
I don't think I agree with that too. I think anything that you do is out of the generosity of your heart, not because it is expected.
Exactly.
And I think that, like, to your point, you are within sound mind, reason, ability to be able to work.
Get your ass up.
Why are you trying to, I guess, mooch off of your sister or whoever the case may be?
This is beyond mooching, because now you're feeling so entitled, you know? And you're saying, how dare you not?
Right, put me on. When it's like, no, like, I got my own life. I got my own things. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Like, that expectation and that sense of entitlement, like, it doesn't make sense.
And it doesn't make me want to give you the money.
But also, I don't want to give you the money.
You are not convincing me with this act. You know, and if Glorilla never spoke to her again, because then people started coming out and saying, remember when Glorilla was talking about how shitty her childhood was? You know? So there could even be some scars there that we don't know about. So, you know, I think it's a very complicated situation when it comes to Black people who make it out.
So where's Tory Lanez fit into all of this?
Great question. Excellent question. Because not once was he mentioned until Glorilla's sister posted the screenshot on her Instagram story or something. Like, are you kidding me? For what?
Yeah.
What was the fucking point? You don't even have $2,500 to be given out.
Right. You gotta be. Why don't you focus on your own stuff?
Focus on yourself. Anyway. Do you want to move on to new music?
Yeah, we can move on to new music.
We didn't have a lot of new music. We got a song from Cleotrapa, a song from Trim, new Sexy Red.
What do we think?
And new
I was like, what do you
3.
think about the new Sexy Red?
So here's my thing.
What do you think about
she just released this song last week. This is the same song. Like, how the hell is this the exact same song as the song you released over Christmas? This is the same song. This is the same song. And this feature just out-rapped her. She should have never let that through. You sound like the feature.
Got through?
Because she sound like the feature.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think that, like, it's a very just, like, TikTok song. I agree. It kind of sounds, like, similar to the other one. But damn it, does she make a catchy a hook?
Why can't she capitalize on that? She has a skill for something. Sell these hooks, girl.
She should sell the hooks, actually.
Because it really don't have to be you, okay?
It doesn't.
It don't always gotta be you.
People be making coin off of that too. And the person that comes to mind is, like, what's her name? Baby Tate.
Literally, like, why can't you be like Baby Tate?
Yeah.
You know, so that is what that is.
I'm trying to think if there was anything else here.
Did you like the Trim song Guapo?
I think I liked it because of the beat, not because of the song itself. It was just, like, nostalgic. But I mean, like, I don't know. I think I was a bit more, like, agnostic to it. What about you?
I really liked the video when it opens up and they're on the balcony with various types of guns. Like, someone has a shotgun. One of the women has a shotgun. One of them has a Glock.
Yeah.
The other has, like, a pistol. And I'm like, where's this prop house that you got? Like, you just grabbed whatever?
They're not props. They're not.
somebody just has all these different these
They're like,
various
hey, we
types
got
of guns.
these. Like,
we're all shooting in like different centuries. Like one of you is in the old west, and then one of us is in like 1967 with our guns. Like how did I?
yeah.
And then she kept talking about a black truck, and they were in a white SUV. Like it was a white SUV. That's quite literally the opposite of a black truck. So there was some anachronisms with the video that I thought was so comical that I didn't even give a fuck about the song. I think these girls are just so young and so fun, and they're just funky, you know. And
we're just trying to have fun. Yeah,
and I like that. I really do.
Yeah,
I like that.
Well, I'm gonna have to look at the music. I'm gonna have to look at that music video again a lot more closely now.
Okay. Do you care about?
I don't think there was any other.
You know what? I want to say something about Cleopatra. And this is something I've been thinking for a while. I'll say this. Objectively, I think this is a good verse. She did a Feeling on Your Body remix. But I just cannot shake this feeling that she is cosplaying a rapper. You know? There is something about her I don't believe. Like
I don't believe it.
And so the music doesn't move me because it feels like a costume that she's wearing. You know what I mean?
I totally agree.
It's so
I feel like she's just so internet to me.
Yes.
Like she's just like she's for the shits and gigs.
Yes.
And I'm like, you're not a rapper, but this was cute.
Do this.
Like
you don't really do this. That's how I feel about Aaliyah's interlude. Like this is a joke to you, you know, and it's just a thing you're doing right now. This isn't who you are.
Yeah, you know, I totally agree. I agree.
This isn't you.
Yeah.
So there's what I wanted to say about that. Should we get into our main topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
Guys, it is 2026. It is the top of the year. And so that means it is time for us to release our annual Where My Girls At Freshman List, where we tell you about the female rappers this year we are most excited about, the up and coming girls, the girls you need to add to your playlist right now if you haven't, so you can say, I remember her when. And so we're just going to go through the list. As usual, you know, I've said this before. First up on the freshman list here is Trim from South Carolina. And what I love about her is like she just has this confidence. Like she's just fun, you know, and like she just exudes, and she like exudes excitement in her music. She sounds so young, and I feel like that invites so many young girls into female rap. And I don't think enough people make enough music for the club and dancing anymore. So I really love that she's like filling that void specifically with her music. Like I just think she's so funky, and I'm really into it.
How did you find her? Like, were
TikTok?
you just like, is she one of TikTok? Yeah.
I saw people, the viral sound, and then she came up on the feed after that had happened.
Yeah. No, I think like she makes, like you said, like fun, like club music. It'll be interesting to hear, like, hopefully over the summer we get a little something that could be more of a song of the summer, or at least something just like to bop to.
Yeah, I agree. Next up on our list is Bankroll Nye, also from Atlanta. This is Miss I'm So ATL, you know, get in there. You know what I love that she is like aggressive and animated and like confident and so authentic in her sound. You know, like she can really rap. And I only know I know like there are only certain parts of her songs that are going viral, but she really makes a good song.
When I was listening to this list, like I was doing it with my sister, and we were listening to the like I'm So ATL song, and I was like, wait, hold on. Like, she's actually, saying something.
That's exactly
or, like,
what I
this
said.
is surprising.
This is a good song. You just weren't expecting it. But she makes good songs.
She actually makes really good songs, yeah.
And that's crazy. But she does.
I was pleasantly surprised by that.
Yeah. Okay, number 3, also hailing from Atlanta. Honestly, probably our MVP, our honorary freshman list, because we already
Yeah.
know Pluto has come and like blown the fuck up and like just like blown the shit
Yeah.
out of the water. And I mean like I'm not super fond of her music, but I respect
I-
this like
Yep.
very what she represents, like this facet of like womanhood and girlhood and like a culture that a lot of us really know and relate to, you know, that I see in her like persona and just this like young vibe and like not young like oh my god I'm an old person and you young whippersnappers, but it does feel like this generation, like her generation, they need
Mhm.
like a voice that sounds like them even if it sounds ridiculous to us, and I think that's
I
Pluto.
know. You know what? That's fair. Cause like she kind of gives me like NBA young boy type of vibes a
For
little bit.
sure, but think about how big NBA YoungBoy is now. His tour,
Yeah, yeah.
I just saw his tour. He finished his tour and like, you know, they were making fun of it. It was like a trend on you know, TikTok over the summer. They're like, I don't want to be nowhere near that concert. I know them niggas got guns in there. And it was the hood
Yes.
niggas going crazy. Do you know his tour is now the 11th highest grossing hip hop tour in history?
I know. And it's insane. Like
What?
I I only know so many, and maybe it's because of my age or maybe what I'm getting on my feed, but I'm like, I don't know that many NBA Youngboy
Me
songs like that.
either. Me either, but he is
Like, and I'm
wildly
like,
popular.
he's doing numbers.
He
So I get
is
the same type
doing
of vibe from
numbers.
like Pluto
And her
ish. Like
songs do
she's not
numbers.
my cup of tea. She's not my cup of tea, but
No.
like I can get it. I guess I can get behind it a little bit.
Her songs do numbers too.
Yeah, yeah.
They do, man. There's an audience for that because the shows be packed out.
They packed out.
Packed
Yeah.
out. That's
Hmm.
something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it counts for something. I know. I
The
know.
next one on the list is YK Nice, also hailing from
Yes.
Atlanta. Atlanta is really on one this year. And you know what I like about YK Nice? Um, she is a great feature artist. You know, I'm not
Yes.
sure how well she
Mm-hmm.
can hold her own, but feature artists are so important to rap. She is like great
I agree.
seasoning. You know, she brings a
Mm-hmm.
confidence, like an exuberance, an immediacy to the song when she's on the song. You know, I'm like, oh my God, that's YK Nice. Like, what is she saying when I'm listening to it? And she
Yeah.
just feels so relatable in her verses. So
No,
I
I
was really
agree.
excited
I
about
think
that.
she's list. Yeah, yeah. I think she was a good ad. I think you're right. Like, you need those like what's his name? Like Ty Dolla Sign. Great
Literally that.
feature. Exclusively a great
Literally
feature.
that.
And that's all you need. And I think that you're so right. Like YK Nice definitely does that. And like I love those songs like I'm talking about in
Come
it.
on,
And then like Take Me
exactly.
Through There. Like
Come
she
on. Like
definitely adds to
come
it.
on now. Like that's yeah, I fuck with her. Next
Yeah.
on the list is Bunna B, also hailing from Atlanta.
Yeah, when I was rolling deep.
Man, I think Bunna B makes fun songs. I think there is something so exciting about her music in a way that feels
Yeah.
so girly. You know what I mean?
It
Like,
like honestly like what is it? Bana Sama was one of those songs where it's like it takes me back to like, I guess like freshman year of like college when you're just
yes,
like you don't care. I'm just like having fun with my friends.
with your
Everything is new, the
girls,
experiences.
know,
Like that's the type of like vibe that I get
energy.
from her.
That's good energy, and
Mhm.
that's the energy we need in the summer. So,
Mhm.
Bunnaby. Now, this next one was a little bit of a wild card, I know, because we've been talking about her
Yeah,
for
I'm surprised.
we've been talking about her for years, but I have some thoughts. So, the next one on our freshman list this year is Libra Jolie, hailing from Houston.
Mhm.
And I mean, Libra Jolie is not like a new artist, you know? She's had like
No.
a couple of false starts, I think. I think she's had some things that have, you know, been just like really good, and then, you know, just some things that were kind of basic. But I think nothing has been like outright like, I think this is beneath her. I think all of her releases
Yeah.
have had value, but I think her latest releases just sound so much more polished, so much more like she's ready to cross over into like a mainstream audience.
Mm. I think it's interesting you say that. Because like in some ways to me, I think that like I don't know. I thought that she kind of plateaued in some ways,
For
but
sure.
like
I agree.
I'm still rooting for her, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like I need like something
Something.
else. Like I need
And we've
like
said that about Ken the
something
Man.
to change.
We said
Yes,
that
like
about Ken the
similar to like
Man.
Kim the Man.
But with her most recent work, do you feel like you saw that growth with Ken? Because I did.
Yeah, no, I definitely see it with Ken. I don't feel like I've seen it with Libra Jolie
Mm-hmm.
quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'd be curious to see like if I'd be interested for her to do something that is different for her.
Yeah.
That maybe it's collaborating with a new producer, a different sound.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like something has to switch up, I feel like.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
So next on our list is Bree 3, hailing from Maryland. You know,
Yeah. So how did you find her?
Bree 3 is another artist I found through TikTok.
Okay.
And I her song is like still going super viral on TikTok, and it's been going viral for like a couple months, and then she had a different one that was also going viral. And when I went to go and listen to her music, she just kind of scratches this young hood girl itch for me. Like there is
Mm-hmm.
something about her that feels so cultural. Like feels so of the cultural moment right now that we're seeing, where I feel like hood bitches are really
Uh-huh.
winning and this is their leader. When you hear the music, it don't remind you of when you was young, being ratchet with your friends, you know, and that was as big as your world was that like
Yeah.
3 mile radius of your hood, you know. That's what her music
Mm-hmm.
it's the kind of thing that feels nostalgic of a certain time, of a certain young hood girl, you know, that still exists today.
Okay.
And I hear that
I
in
feel
her
you.
music.
Interesting.
Yes,
I can I can definitely see like young turn vibe
for
that she
sure.
gives off. Um I don't know. I wasn't gravitating towards her music. I don't think I heard some of these songs on TikTok trending, so like you'll have to send me like some of the videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't feeling her all the way, but you know, I'm definitely open to keeping her on the radar and
Yeah.
seeing like, you know, maybe she surprises us.
Yeah. I hope so. All right, so go into your next two.
Okay, yeah. So South Side. So I saw her on TikTok. She's I believe from Houston,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I think she's just like funky, and
Mm.
like I think she has like a fun like southern drawl. Like I know she
Yeah.
can like I think she can rap, but I think that she can also like I don't know, tap into kind of like Doechii, like be alternative, I think in some
Yeah.
aspects as
Yeah.
well. And so I think she just needs the opportunity to be able to be
Mm.
exposed to different
Yeah.
type of people, different type of producers. But I found her on TikTok, and so I included a couple of songs from her. The next person that I had on my list was Lynn.
Mm.
And I don't know where she comes from, but I found her on TikTok, and I
Mhm.
think she was my rec from last week. But she just came out with this mixtape called 10,000 Hours.
Mhm.
And I think she was doing, you know, kind of doing numbers on TikTok a little bit. And I think that she just has so much to say.
Mm.
And I think she's an incredible lyricist. I think that she has a different sound. And I think she can float between like kind of talking her shit on a like a monologue
Yeah.
to like making like real turn up type of music.
Hmm.
And so she's been someone that I've been like following her on TikTok for a little bit, and she's been trying to boost her following a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very cool. Southside I really did like. I liked her look. You know, anything that comes out of Houston, I trust. But I really loved her flow on
In
that
Houston, we
song.
trust.
I really loved her flow on that first song that you put on there.
Hmm.
I love how Houston her music sounds like. I think music needs to get
Yes.
more regional ASAP. So I was really
Hmm.
feeling that. And then Lynn, you know, I definitely was like, you know, I think she's hard. Like, she can rap, but I'm not sure her songs have replay value for me. So I haven't really bought into her, but she can rap for sure. She can rap for sure.
That's fair. That's fair. I think like a lot of like a handful of the women we have on here, they're just like starting to plant their seeds like in the music industry, right? And so I think it's just like a matter of time before it's like, okay, this thing just like it popped, or like it was like the one that set them over the top.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's our freshman list. Please be on the lookout for these ladies. Our music rec this week. Should we just recommend a song from our freshman list? Just go listen to the girls. Go listen to the girls. There will be a playlist on our Spotify. Yeah. We'll make a playlist. And go listen to the girls.
Yeah, tell us if we missed anybody.
If we missed anybody. All right, if you made it all the way to the end of this episode, thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girls At, a podcast about Black women in hip-hop. Where My Girls At is produced and edited by Mariah Woods and hosted by Mariah Woods and Brianna LaRosliere. Follow us on Twitter at Where My Girls At 2, on Instagram at Where My Girls At _TH, and on TikTok at Where My Girls At Pod. See you next time.